High vibrations, wisdom and wellness. Welcome in, y'all. How you been, y'all? Welcome to the Welcome to the Abracadabra Network, aka Callosum 88, aka the Ineffable Tarot. All right, we're gonna welcome in those beautiful beings of 100% pure light energy. Anything less than may not enter this space. This is a safe space. This is a sacred space. All right. We're going to be doing a reading for the collective for your highest good and the good of all involved. All right. The channel message is the 8th day. So something could be happening on the 8th. All right. You may know somebody's birthday that's on the 8th, or something happened. That could be like the day before or the day after. Okay. A birthday. But I'm getting something on the 8th day. Now, the 8th day also has spiritual attributes. Okay, this is just some Palo Santo, some sage, and some cinnamon. Okay, I just burn these all together, clear the energy. Okay, who that? What's up? Hey, Crit Face. Um, but the 8th day has spiritual attributes, right? And it talks about like a resurrection, the returning. It talks about also like a day of relief. Okay, giving yourself the 8th day, giving yourself another day to do something. Basically, um, that 8th day has a lot to do with what's up, OG. Um, it's like giving yourself time, and also it's also like a deadline. You know what I mean? What's up, Jay? A whole lot of trip going on. What's up, baby? I'm gonna try to set y'all up in a way where y'all can see me. I think that's good, right? I think that's good right there. Y'all good right here? Okay. I don't have y'all on my stand right now. All right. Okay. So the 8th day. Now the number 8 is significant. You know, of course, infinity, right? Infinity, and then you also have like um kind of like immortal. It's definitely giving phoenix energy. Um, Death and rebirth, or the birth and transformation. Okay. Um, the 8th day. I'm also getting like come close time to full moon. I was gonna make this a full moon reading, but it's not a full moon reading. Okay. But anytime you see this is when you're meant to see this. It's not a excuse me, this is a timeless message. Okay, so time is not a concept here. Okay, unless it is a concept. Okay, it's not a concept unless it is a concept. Take it as it resonates. I'm gonna try to speak up a little bit because I'm kind of far away from the screen. Okay, yeah, it's not you guys, but the other guys. Okay, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your gifts, your bits, and all the other good shit. I do appreciate it. If anytime this resonates with you, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, follow button. Okay. Right. We're going to start with the oracle message just to get into it. I want to talk more about the 8th day. The 8th day is very special. It's very sacred. It's very, um, like giving yourself the time to breathe. All right. Giving yourself the time to actually live. Okay. The 8th day is very significant. It's like, okay, even once that week is over, sometimes you can't go back to work on Monday and you just act like everything is all. You need a whole nother, you need an extra day. All right. That extra day is like the beyond, okay, the uncharted, the void, the, you know, And the 8th day is very necessary. Okay. And maybe you need to do a little deep dive on what that 8th day might mean to you. Okay. Let me see. Let's get this oracle message out. What does the collective need to be aware of for the present and near future regarding the 8th day? Thank you. Yeah, I definitely see the Wheel of Fortune here. I also see Libra scales, the scales of my eye. I'm gonna turn this down. I don't really think it's that as doesn't need to be as loud as it was just some like nature sounds and stuff. Okay. Okay, we got one more shuffle here. Good shuffle. All right. And we have, I'm picking up Dochi. Okay. Um, I'm also picking up a song that I wrote. It's called Down by the Bayou. And it goes down by the bayou when I first saw you. Resting with the alligators there. So it's giving like the first time of seeing something, your first time doing something. Um, you're doing something for the first time on the 8th day. Now, again, that could be literally the 8th day. You also could be having a meeting with someone, you're having a talk with someone, you're having an experience with someone for the first time on the 8th day. Okay. If you know what the 8th day is or what it represents, go ahead and hit that like, share, or follow button. Let me know that you with me. Okay, let me know that it resonates with you. Thank you. Thank you for the truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am available for readings, individual readings. Oh, so a few cards came out. We are looking for just one card, okay? But I am going to tell you what came out. The Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seer of Air, okay? I'm also picking up like a dragon protecting a treasure box, okay? A dragon protecting a princess or even a prince. Doesn't have to be a princess. A dragon protecting a prince, okay? I'm also picking up, um, like reflection energy, okay? Yeah, I'm definitely picking up reflection energy. Like the other half. Okay. Let's get one card. Okay, so we got one card. Oh, it is Virgo. We are actually in the auspice of Virgo energy right now. I forgot what type of moon we're under at this time. But if you are here live with me, you can look that up. Again, it's a timeless reading. Okay, and speaking of timeless, we have Virgo, the father of time, right here. Oh, y'all can't see that. Okay, boom, there it is. This is Virgo, the father of time. Okay. We also see on the bottom of the deck, we see the Sun card. We see the Fool card. We see the Student of Fire. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're doing something you could be doing something with somebody for the first, doing something with a new person on the 8th day. Okay, doing something with a new person on the 8th day. All right. I'm also getting like you may not be as interested, like you're not as interested as you may have come off to be in the beginning. Okay. You could feel like you're just like floating through time, space. All right. Now either this is the truth or this is an act. Okay. It's either the truth or it's an act. I just want to tell y'all that I absolutely love reading for you guys. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I chose this path. I'm so grateful that I chose this lifestyle. I enjoy it fully. Not because it's easy, but because it's, to me, it has shown and proven to be for me. Okay. So I just needed, I felt like I needed to let you not guys know that, okay? No matter what I read, how situation comes out, I genuinely enjoy being capable to be here for you, okay? Like I said, it's not easy, especially to read certain types of information. It's not easy. Um, but I love being able to be here for you guys, okay? So we got the Father of Time here. This is a number 9, a Roman numeral 9. Okay, show that to you guys. We have the elephant here. Hey, baby, how you doing? We have the elephant here, and something that you probably didn't know is that the leader of an elephant herd is a female. Hey, Sigma, I haven't seen you in a long time. I was thinking about you, but I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're okay. Hope you're doing all right. So yeah, the okay, the leader of an elephant herd is a female. It's always a female. You can look that up. You can Google it, whatever. Um, and as you know, that elephants have a great memory. All right, elephants have a great memory, and they're very empathetic. Okay, they're very empathetic. Um, I feel like elephants know the truth in a lot of situations where people might try to hide or lie. They understand the truth of a person's heart. Um, an elephant is also a representation of Ganesha. So if you know who Lord Ganesha is, then hit that like, share, follow button. Okay. Um, and Ganesha is present in times of challenges, right? Um, Challenges in finances and challenges just in general. Okay, Ganesh is um, a entity or deity, however you want to say that. Some people in other cultures might pray to or call on to help them in a sticky situation. Okay, it's usually a elephant and a spider web. Okay, if we was to put those things, so basically to help you navigate the matrix, so to speak. Okay, those are just symbolisms, right? Those are like archetypes, things that help you understand other things. All right. Um, in the original tarot, the Virgo card, right, is represented by an older man holding a lamp, and in that lamp is, of course, light, but the light is a star. Okay. 9 is a number of reverence. Okay, being like, I've been there, I've done that, I got this t-shirt. 9 would look back at 8 and be like, yeah, I ate that. That's for those of you who are in the modern terminology of slang and stuff. So if you feel like you ate, okay, make sure you hit that like, share, follow button. All right. But yeah, so you could be looking back on something and be like, yeah, I ate that, I did that, I did all I could in that matter. I'm happy about how I did it, what I did, and the reaction or um, the reaction that I got from it. I'm happy about it. I feel good about it. Um, and I'm ready to move forward, right? This is you basically paying homage to coming out of a situation. Okay. Now the fact that Virgo is holding the star, okay, or the Virgo is being represented by this masculine figure holding the star, it's basically leading the way. Now, the light of the lamp really doesn't reach far. It's basically like the person can only see like maybe 3 feet in front of them, which is not very far. Okay. Um, and they're in a very, very dark place. So you could be emotionally or mentally, however, even financially, maybe in a place where you think, okay, it's dark. Um, but I'm here to tell you that things are about to get a lot brighter for you. A lot brighter for you. Some of you are not just holding a star or just holding a lamp. You can hold the sun. And the sun is a very powerful source. It activates DNA codes and things like that. So that's very powerful, especially I feel like for the time that we're in right now. I'm picking up a lot of spiritual energy, big, big, big energy right now. Okay. Um, and the only reason I say it because the sun is here. The sun is right there. Excuse me, not the sun. The world card. The world card is here. Sorry, I got my Roman numerals a little bit mixed up. But the world card still is representation that if something is complete, something is whole, something is um it's like no matter how dark it gets, you actually shine brighter. Okay, because the only way you can see the stars is when it's dark out. All right, then you can even see the stars here in this, or the lights here in this card, basically reflecting off of the water and things of that nature. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to get this so y'all can see it. Okay. I see that. Wow. All right. Um, I do keep saying the sun. Maybe that means like Leo energy, okay? Or just exposure. Um, the Virgo card is also about like having done something before. Okay. So it's kind of hard to surprise you. It's kind of hard to like really shock you in any kind of way. Like you're not easily impressed, is what I'm saying. Like you done seen it all, heard it all, done it all. You've done a lot, so it's not really gonna surprise you. Whatever the next steps may be. Okay, I do feel like this, in a sense, is gonna surprise you. Um, because it's waking up a part of your DNA code that was asleep or that was laying dormant. Okay. Um, but let's see what this card, like, I'm getting this is my intuition, right? Channeling. But we're going to get into the meaning of the card. Okay. The book meaning. All the book. Going to go to the book. Okay. Invitation. So you're being invited. And I said that in the beginning, like there might be a group or something that you're doing. You're doing something with somebody on the eighth day. Are you doing something with somebody new on the eighth day? Or you doing something new on the eighth day with someone? Okay. It says, dive into the healing water. Be with your own golden light. Sink into it. Soak it up. The radiance of your soul is always shining brightly, even during the shadowed night. Let it light the path for you to gather insight into the hidden mysteries that you entreat. Make of yourself an open channel, an invitation for communion with Spirit. Savor this solitary time as you divine the source of any concerns and contemplate how to create a world in which you are fully aligned and connected to your own inner wisdom. And that is the world card. The world card is being fully aligned and fully connected to your own inner wisdom. Know that any obstacles can be removed, and that takes us back to Ganesh energy, right? Ganesha or whatever, right? No disrespect. Okay. Yeah, the energy just went up a few notches. We just went up. We just went up a few. Um, hey, Sparkle. We just went up a few vibrations, a few frequencies. Okay, we just went up a few notches. Let's continue. Know that any obstacles can be removed when you immerse yourself in the concept of refinement. Allow whatever thoughts that come to you to flow in and out of the mind without grasping or holding. Trust in the process of turning inwards, of reflection. We said reflection earlier, of insight. For the treasure, didn't I say I felt like something about a dragon protecting some kind of treasure, or a dragon protecting a prince or a princess? Okay, for the treasure that you seek dwells within. So, meaning you are the treasure, you are the prince, you are the princess, okay? And you are being protected, okay? The attributes of this card are Earth, the North, Virgo, Opal, intense side stretch or devotional warrior, yoga, right? The root chakra, long. Okay, the root chakra, elephant, lotus, tree, water, and starlight. The the mantra for this, you can repeat it after me or you can write it down, however. It is as follows. I make of myself an open channel, an invitation for communion with spirit. I make of myself an open channel, an invitation for communion with spirit. Anytime that you enter into like a reading or something like that, that is what's happening. You are inviting the spiritual energy to come and have a conversation with you. Now, some of you need to do this in your own. Hey, Kel, in your own. What's up, Catfish? Um, some of you need to do this in your own way. Okay, you need to sit down. You need to create space to commune with your ancient ancestral guides for your highest good. Okay, you may need to go into the void so you can see the light. All right, all right. I'm hearing hoorah. I don't know who does that, but yeah. Some of you actually may be in a fraternity or a sorority or something of the nature, or you have connections to that. Thank you very much. You may have connections to that. Um, there's been some type of struggle, okay? Um, there's been some type of prejudice, right? Uh, it could have been from family or from friends. All right. They may seem biased towards you because maybe you're not doing something that they want you to do, right? Because you've already made up in your mind about a certain lifestyle or a certain way of thinking. Okay. Um, they could be trying to spy on you, try to see where you're at. I know it's you, Dondi. You've been looking for me. I'm usually on around this time. This is my time, baby. Let's get into the message. All right. My sleep time. You be up late, you don't try to play. You be up late. Just kidding. I don't know what time you be up. All right. Welcome back, Kel. The eighth day. What is the situation? What is the most potent energy that the collective needs to be aware of regarding the eighth day? Thank you for the truth, no matter how we feel about it. Thank you, thank you. What goes on the eighth day? I'm hearing we came to party. Hey, hey. Well, we came, so I'm hearing we came to party. So there's a party. I'm also hearing there's revival in the church tonight. There's revival. So there's a party, there's revival. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I see a comment. I believe that wholeheartedly. How you doing? What did it say? Oh, it says, hey, hey, hey. How you doing, TC? Welcome in. Let me check. I don't see a message from you. Oh yeah, that's when we do the book club. I mean the bookmark. Oh, why artist's birthday is coming up too. Yeah, I'm doing a collective. You follow me? Thank you. Who is that? What's up, straight queen? How you doing, straight queen? Thank you, Dondi. Thank you for the gifts, bits, and all that other good shit. I do appreciate it. Um, I'm doing a collective message right now, okay? But I do offer individual readings at the end. You can cash at me if you want like a mini, like, donation, like $5. If you want something a little bit more extensive, $20. If you want something, with more details, and I will do it as follows, as, whatever you send me. So if you want something like a little quick, cool. If you hear and you're just trying to gauge the energy, then stay for the collective message, okay? Let me know what resonates, okay? I'm well. Thank you for asking. All right, so we have shuffled this. I told you I saw the sun card. I don't like, look, y'all. Sometimes when I say I see a card and I might be like, I see this, I see that. Sometimes I'm seeing it intuitively, right? And sometimes it comes out physically, right? But here it is. It's physically here. Here's the sun card. Um, and usually in the original tarot, the sun card looks like a little boy on a horse. He looks like this is his first time. He's brand new into the world, into the experience. He's butt ass naked, okay, which is just representing how we come in to this world and how life is a ride, okay, and how we are truly exposed, okay, in the beginning. But here, this is representing two people. We see the two people. They got butterfly wings, okay. They have butterfly wings right here. The sun is shining. They're running or flying through sunflowers, right? It just seems like a great day. Now, this channel message talks about the eighth day. Again, if you have a connection to the eighth day, and I say that with big quotation marks, then you might need to do a deep dive into that because there's definitely a message that only you can get from yourself. Um, I can expose here for you, but you will still have to do the inner work. All right. Now, as we tapping in, I see maybe a failed marriage. Okay. Possibly with a Sagittarius. I see that things may have exploded. Okay. If it wasn't a failed marriage or marriage in particular, it was a relationship. It doesn't have to be with a Sagittarius. This could also mean that a connection might have failed. or you might have felt like it failed when really it was a success because God had a purpose for the connection that was beyond what you desired it to be. So, in God's eyes, this was a, a plan that succeeded. In your eyes, you feel like, damn, what the fuck did I do wrong? Or what did I do to deserve this? Or what did I do to deserve that? Okay. Um, no, it happened as it was supposed to, and it was to give you dominion. You have questions. You have questions to the void that you want to understand what's fair, what's not fair. Um, you have to go within your heart seat. If you don't know what the heart seat is, you can ask me. I will touch on it very briefly, but we're going to go ahead and continue into this reading. Oh, wow. Look, okay, so here's the deck, right? Showing y'all. But on the bottom of the deck, there's the Virgo card. This card and this card is the same card that is in your oracle. It's that Virgo, it's that Father Time, okay? She said, sounds like my story. Make sure you hit that like, share, follow if it is resonating, just, to show people that, we are here and we are really picking up on some real energy. Um, not only that, but just for your confirmation, okay? And we will continue. But just know that, again, what you may have feel like, oh, some plans didn't go like I wanted, this and this and that. God's plan is succeeding in your life. And the Bible says, my plans are not your plans. Okay? So let's keep that in mind. My plans are not your plans, says the Lord. So we have the King of Pentacles right here. The King of Pentacles is someone who believes in the institution of marriage, someone who believes that money is very important, having a stable energy, having everything taken care of. This could also be an entrepreneur. This could be a manager. This could be someone in a position of, I won't say of like high authority, but definitely they have a few responsibilities, okay? They have a few responsibilities here. Again, this makes me think about marriage because at the bottom of, well, top, bottom, you could, however, but right here, okay, right here, we do have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with Taurus, or this is just telling me that there is such a heavy contract, okay? A contract or a merger, something between a promise. There is a promise here, okay? Oh wow, yeah. There's a promise here. Um, that someone feels very connected to. And look, and if I was to say, oh, if this was a marriage situation, I could say that because here's a Sagittarius card, here's a Taurus card. I would say that somebody could be married to a Taurus. Excuse me, married to a Sagittarius, or this is telling me that in the cosmic court system, right? Because the Hierophant has to do with high society or a secret society, okay? Um, or just the cosmic court system, right? And this is telling me that some things in this area of cosmic court are about to be alchemized, all right? Hey, Pip, it says Peter. I was about to call you Pitbull. But it is going to be alchemized. So a merger, a promise, a contract is about to be alchemized, okay? For virtue, because there was some ruin, there was some backstabbing, there was some betrayal. Something definitely came to an end here, all right? And that's crazy because, we're using this deck and it does talk, in this deck, this is like, I think this is the Thoth deck, and it talks about princes and princesses in this particular deck, okay? All right. Yeah, there might have been a child in the relationship. Okay, maybe I don't know if something happened to the child or just the simple fact that it's like, damn, I can't believe I have a child in this. Like, this is even more heartbreaking because there's another party that is in the mix of this. Um, yeah, it could be a blended family. I'm definitely getting confirmation. You are not stuck in anything. If anything, you are in a place where you're going to receive information on how to come out of an obstacle. Just like this oracle card said, that you can remove yourself, you can remove any obstacle. Okay? You can remove any obstacle. But you have to immerse yourself in yourself to free yourself. Amen. Okay. All right, let's continue. Ah, the emperor is here. So now this turns it up a notch. This turns it up a notch, okay? Because the emperor is like, that's when we start talking more of authority. Or this is telling me that either somebody is upset, okay? That maybe their authority is being challenged. And also, the emperor is significant of the heart seat that I spoke briefly about. The heart seat is like a one-seater vehicle where we should make our decisions from. Because we come in this world alone, we leave in this world alone, but we are here to interact with each other. Okay. How you doing, Sierra? We are here to interact with each other. And only from the heart seat or the heart position can you really make a decision of dominion. Thank you. You can really make a decision of dominion, a decision of authority, a decision that trumps all decision. Now, this could speak of Trump, okay? If we're going to go on a micro level, okay, if we're going to take this from the micro to the macro, this could speak of the president, this could speak of a world leader, this could speak of, thank you. Um, this could speak of two people who are working together in a situation. Okay, they are contracted to work together. All right. Thank you. This also could tell me that there's an Aries here. Doesn't have to be an Aries, but there's definitely Aries energy in the reading. All right. Aries has to do with war. All right. And I usually don't say that when I read this particular part, but it is coming up at the moment. Okay. Making a delegated decision to war or not to war. Okay, that is the question. Oh, so again, there could be, now this could be also a grandfather. The emperor could also represent a grandfather or someone who is higher than the manager. Okay, they have a position higher than the manager. All right. Um, so I'm getting like somebody who doesn't play about their kids, or this could be telling me about a situation that happened to come up from the past. Okay, we will see what it is. There could be a secret, or there could be a secret child. All right, a secret love affair, a failed love affair at that, one that caused possible confusion, where someone had to choose um, either money and work over a promise or over some type of commitment that they made. All right. And now it is being transformed, renewed, revived. Remember, I said there's revival in the church tonight. All right. Um, whew, I'm telling you, the energy in here is getting serious. It's big. It's big energy. Let's continue. This is regarding the eighth day for the collective. What does this mean for the collective? Thank you. What is the eighth day for the collective? What does it mean? It's the truth. Okay? It is the truth. It is a name. It is a um, it is a sign. Okay, it could be a name on a sign. I'm getting something about letters. It could be an actual letter or a decree. Okay, some type of announcement. It could be a result, like a test result. Okay. Um, let's get more. So this could be a letter or a result or a decree that was possibly placed in the past that is just now being established, like officially seen, officially announced to people or to someone. So something is official. It could be an official document. We'll clarify that soon. Let's get the whole situation out first. So I feel like there's a card flipped over in the deck. Let me check. No, okay, it did. Let's continue. All right. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about companies, corporations, business affairs, working with others. You have the Queen of Wands underneath the King of Pentacles, which is telling me that there might have been some type of affair. Okay, now this is really random, and I have to be like, this is not for everybody. I feel like this is like, it just got to be like 1 out of 10. Okay, this looks like somebody who slept with somebody's dad, low key, high key. Somebody slept with somebody's father. Okay, like let's say they cheated on their spouse with their father, with the father, or somebody could have condoned their son cheating on their wife. Okay, um, almost like, hey, shit, play on, play it type shit. Okay, or you know, we'll see. You know what I mean? But I definitely am picking up that energy. Somebody is talking bad, or they were talking bad about someone. They're like, look, you're misusing your power. This is not right. And they got something to say. This person that they're talking to, it looks like this person really doesn't care. They've already come to terms with what they're doing, and they still feel like what they're doing is right. There's nothing that you can actually say to this person to make them feel like they are doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Okay. Um, and they're actually proud of it because it's benefiting them. I'm also getting that someone is pulling the strings, or they are being controlled by this sense of power that they have. Okay. Something is a lot to bear, but it definitely all makes sense for your wholeness, for your security, and for the promise of a new life after a time of hard challenges or obstacles. Okay. I'm also getting repayment. And it's like, man, you know what? Don't pay me. Fuck money. Like, I need time. I need my life back. I need those years back. Like, that's cool. I literally can't. It's almost like somebody can't really do anything with more money because, like, yeah, that's cool. I could use more money, but nigga, I can't get that time back. I can't get my childhood back. I can't get those years. My child can't get those years back. So you're gonna have to cough up a little bit more than that. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. High vibrations. The eighth day. Okay. So luxury. Hey BBG, how you doing? We're speaking about the eighth day. So we have the Four of Cups here right after the Queen of Wands, which is saying that I feel like somebody is kind of being pompous. Okay, maybe we need to look up that word, pompous. Okay, let me get it out for you real quick. High vibrations. They're kind of like, you look, I do this. I do this, I does this, and that's just what it is. Um, I don't really, I guess that is being pompous, but we're gonna get the actual definition up, okay? I'm trying to see. I really don't like this vacancy shit on here. Um, oh, there it is. Okay. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, well, that's done. I'm not fucking with that. Hold on. Let me see. Pompous. Affectedly and irritatingly grand, solemn, or self important. So someone is self important, okay? They are someone is self important. They are like they have made them entitled themselves, okay? Like they have made themselves this thing, okay? They're self appointed. That's what I'm hearing. They're self appointed, okay? Um, and look, there goes Father Time. Father Time is like is about to go through a portal. This portal is taking them into a leap of faith. The leap of faith is them committing to some type of lifestyle, some type of promise. Okay. Maybe someone is breaking from a pompous person. They're like, they're breaking away, they're breaking the chain, they're breaking the cycle. They are returning to source of what they're actually here to do. Okay. And that is the revival. And look, there goes the Wheel of Fortune. I knew there was a card that turned over in this deck. I felt it, and here it is. It's the Wheel of Fortune. They're saying it's time. Something is time is up, or it is time. Somebody's birth chart could be a part of the mix. You might want to check out where your North Node is located. I'm also getting that it's time to confront this energy, or it's time for the wheel to spin. Okay. I'm getting as above, so below. I'm getting the head and not the tail. Okay. Or the first shall be last and the last shall be first. All right. I'm seeing 44 here, which would make 8, right? Yeah. All right. Let's continue. I did see the devil card, Capricorn energy. I'm also picking up somebody's birthday. Something is important about somebody's birthday. Let's continue. Oh, I felt another card flip over. Let me see if it will reveal itself. If not, we'll keep shuffling. I don't see it, so we'll keep shuffling. Let's get more about this 8th day for the collective. Why is this important for them? Thank you. Okay, wow, it's the 8 of Cups. All right, because we are walking away from something. We are stepping out of maybe a lazy river. Okay. We are being more stern in what we deserve. We are making a declaration. We are going for that 9th cup, for our happiness, for our desires, for our bliss. The 8th day is like realizing who you are, realizing what you deserve. It is the day of like a reality check, is what I'm hearing. You will feel alchemized, meaning that your body may feel different. You're like, you just feeling a wave of difference. You feel it in your body. Or there could be something actually going on. I don't know if somebody needs to take a shot, like you're going to go get a shot, like from a doctor, or I feel like a dose of something. You're getting a dose. like a dose of reality, a dose of, hopefully, I don't know if it's drugs or what, I don't know y'all's life, but hey, but you're definitely getting a dose. Now, I feel like you're going to need more than you had before, or you're going to need more than you would have usually taken, or more than the prescribed amount. Okay. Um, Again, I'm picking up, you didn't fail on something. It may have seemed like you failed, but to be honest, it was the best thing that could have happened to you. And it is actually going to bring in um, the wisdom and the wealth that's necessary for the next step. And it is necessary for the next step until you are given the green light to keep something secret. There's going to be a time where you share your testimony. Okay. There's going to be a time where you're meant to share your testimony, and you're meant to, this could even be a book. I don't know. Okay. But it's definitely something, making a declaration. Okay. And it's about, and it's how you doing, poetic, and it's about you a, stepping into nothing, into the void to become something. Okay. Let's continue. Let's get one more card. Oh, it is. What is it? It's the world card. Can't make that up. Boom. Here they are. Thank you for the gifts. The world card. Here they are. Hey, BBG. This is the world card. And we have the world card in your oracle message. So yeah, you're definitely about to feel the shift. You're definitely about to feel the change. Yeah, you definitely could feel the weight lifted. But sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. And thank you. And when you feel the pressure, it's almost like you're gonna feel pressure, and then you're gonna feel relief. And it's because you've decided to take a leap of faith and say, you know what, God got me. This is already, God got me. I don't know, but God knows, and that's all that fucking matters, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's like, and I'm choosing to take off my own mask and reveal myself and reflect. And as I do that, I'm confronting my addictions, my obsessions, my fears, my concerns, my self-saboteur ways, so that I can rebuild, revive, and hold my head high, regardless of all this, whatever it was in the past. Okay. And this brings you into a new chapter. Now we're looking into the Empress, and now we're looking at how you're being selected. Okay, you're being selected to go into these uncharted waters. You get the eighth day is you doing something new. You're doing something new. You're doing something different. You're doing something you ain't never did before. And you're receiving a wish fulfillment. You're receiving healing from this. And it's almost as if your angels, ancestors, and guides are like, look, it had to happen this way. And our sincerest apologies. Sincerest apologies. Okay. Because we knew that we have to present you with certain energy so that you can make a certain choice. And the choice that you've made currently is choosing yourself. Yes, there are certain contracts that you've already made. If you made a contract to be a father, if you made a contract to be a mother, if you made a contract to be a daughter or a sister or whatever it is, you have these contracts, but you are choosing yourself ultimately so you can fulfill the truth. I feel like something is about to be outlined for you. Outlined, outlined. There's something about that word outline. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely okay. Oh, yes. I'm also picking up the number 11. We're not doing like a regular 9 card spread. We're going to have 11 cards here as the base of your reading. Let's get one more card out of here. Now, I know this is going to sound odd. Ooh, hold up, because I got a message. Ooh, I know this is going to sound odd, but you are the one. No pun. Somebody rapping their ass off. I know it's going to sound odd, but you are the one. No pun. You got to be odd if you're going to be the one, right? I did not look. Look at my arm right now. Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all can see that. Well, damn, that's kind of close. Y'all can't see that shit. But I just got, whoo, I just felt so much energy saying that. It's crazy. You got to be odd to be the one. Make sure you put it down, write it on your mirror, write it on a shirt, put it on a cup. I don't know. But remind yourself, you got to be odd to be the fucking one. And you, beloved, are the one. You the one, no pun. Okay, this is not a joke. You're the one, and it's not a joke. You are a one. You are part of the one. All right, you are the ones, and that's what I'm hearing about the 11. Okay, the ones. You are part of the ones. All right, outline. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get one more card though. Ah, it is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Wands. Seven Wands. Seven Wands. 7-11. Yeah, we like that. So jackpot. The eighth day is like winning a jackpot. The eighth day is like receiving the grace that you really, really needed. What's up, Laura? How you doing? It's like receiving the grace that you really, really needed. You're like, man, I needed this rest, or I needed this extra day. I needed this um, revival. And this is talking about being protected. It is also speaking about defense. It is also speaking about having something worth protecting. You are valuable. You obviously need to be protected. So if you're redirected, you are protected. Why? Because you're valuable. You are the prince. You are the princess. You ever see a movie where they're like, telling the important person, oh gosh, there's a threat to the castle, or there's a threat, we got to get you out of here. Come on, come with us, come with us, come with us. They're trying to get you out of here. No. Again, I feel like someone is thinking about a fight that happened. It could have been a physical fight. It could have been something that resulted in a major loss. Okay. It's not your loss, it's their loss. Take it as it resonates. If the shoe fits, you better stomp the fucking yard. It's not their loss. It's not your loss. It's their loss. Or like I said, it could be vice versa. If you know, what's that song? She said, "You may win some, but you really lost one." What's up, bomba? What's up, bomba? Yeah, yeah. Okay, you get it. So I'm getting move forward. Don't worry. You have to have dominion. If it's finances, you are getting something worth more than a financial gain, which is your joy, your positivity, your promise, which still comes with financial gain. But I feel like for some of you, you have to see the worth in your joy and your peace so that you can actually be a vessel to receive the wisdom and financial abundance, which would be wealth. The wisdom and financial abundance, which would be wealth. You're about to rise very, very quickly once you come onto this eighth day. Yeah. Again, there's some questions that you have. Hopefully, we can answer them here. We're going to go ahead and clarify this message. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. If you are resonating with the message, make sure you let me know in the comments. We're going to go ahead and clarify this message. I am going to separate these cards just a bit so that we can have some space for our clarification cards. Okay. with you. What's a bumble? Okay, let us continue letting the collective know about this eighth day. Again, the eighth day could be literally the eighth of a specific month. Okay. Again, this is a timeless message. This is a timeless message. Wisdom and wellness, imagine. Please imagine. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thank you. We're gonna get like maybe 3 more shuffles out of this deck. Thank you for the truth, no matter how we feel about it. Okay, last shuffle. I feel like you're doing something with a new person on the eighth day. Are you doing something new with someone on the eighth day? I do see the Page of Wands. I see the Hangman, Pisces energy. I see someone is looking in on you. Someone new is looking at how you operate. They're looking at how you work with others. They're checking you out. Okay, they're seeing, it's like, are they trying to see like if you're worth their time, or you're worth their effort, or you're worth the work, or however. You are not seeing them, you don't care, you're not interested. So it seems somebody wants to know more about you. They see pain, they see loss, they see a heavy burden, and to be honest, it may actually make them angry for you. So it's almost like someone wants to avenge your energy. Like they found out how your energy might have been siphoned or stolen or manipulated, and they're like, "What? How dare they?" And it's like you probably like, "If who is this person to even try to avenge me? Like they know me or something? Like, how dare you? Goddamn, what the fuck you about to like? What you think you about to do?" Well, you may be dealing with someone who is Father Time, someone who can go into a butterfly effect and change some things so that you have a better memory. Okay, like basically, yeah, to where your memories are not as painful as they have been. Okay, especially when it comes to marriage, relationship, and things of that nature, or either somebody having a power trip. Um, abusing authority, okay? Even though in your eyes you may have healed, and you come to a place where you feel like you're not allowing certain things, that is also kind of keeping you from being in the spotlight as you should. You should be in the spotlight. You're going to be in the spotlight. And no matter your fear or the PTSD that you suffer, the question will be answered with your haters being your top contributors. Ooh, I ain't even know that was, I ain't even know that was about to happen like that. But yeah, um, I'm also getting someone is questioning your gift, or questioning the fact that you're receiving something. And to be honest, you're not even seeing what they're seeing for you to even argue back or try to fight these people off at all. Okay. Um, but you do have a knowing of a particular promise, and even it's like a promise that even in the dark, or in the dark, that's when you'll shine the brightest. So there's something about being contributed to in the lowest point of your life, And that is the truth. That is the promise. I do see Leo energy here with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We haven't even really shuffled anything. I was just looking at the storyline. Okay. But you do have the Ace of Swords here. Okay. Which is telling me that this is your strength. It is a duty that is being fulfilled. And it is a confirmation of some type of promise that is actually going to come in steadfast. Again, there's some kind of spiritual warfare over this, but there is a wake-up call. Someone is waking up and they feel called. They're ready to not be lazy in love. They're ready to not treat you as a mistress or a mister. I don't know if that would be the right term for the male part of being a mistress. And they're ready to obsess over you, okay, in a major way. Let's see what comes out. Clarify the King of Pentacles. I felt a card flip over, but we're just going to see what comes out. That's a lot of cards that just tried to come out. Let's get one at a time. Thank you. Oh, it is the Page of Cups. Someone is going to come and try to apologize, or this could be someone's child. Okay, but I do sense an apology. And they could be talking themselves up, trying to esteem themselves. I did just see a glimpse of the Sagittarius card, the Sun card, and the Star card. And to be honest, oh, and the Eight of Wands. So somebody could be trying to come either face to face with you, or they are trying to, they will send you a direct message. Okay. They could be trying to meet up with you. You're going to feel this energy. You're going to feel the energy of this person. Okay, so we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo. Okay, energy here. I'm also looking at Libra in my hand, but let's see what comes out. Thank you. Thank you for the clarity. The 8th day. I just heard the 8th of September. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Let's continue. Clarify the King of Pentacles going into the... And so somebody decides to apologize. So they decide to woman up or to man up on a situation that may have happened in the past. They feel like this may clean their slate, clean their palate, give them a new lease on life. This could be a new lease in general, like a new lease contract. Okay, I'm getting something about a year cycle. Somebody could be signing a new lease. Okay, let's continue. The King of Pentacles going into the Emperor. Thank you. Oh, wow. The Emperor is being clarified by the Emperor. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Okay. Wow. Wow. What does that mean, abracadabra? Well, that means that someone has ascended, possibly, to go from a king to an emperor. And I don't see any other kings here on the board. There's not even any other people. So this may have something to do with someone's self. There, like I said, this is like a reflection. It's like looking at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. Okay, to take the gender out of this is not gender specific. If the shoe fits, again, stomp the yard by all means. Okay, someone feels brand new. I'm hearing something. Yeah, I'm acting brand new. Yeah, I'm feeling brand new. Something like that. Let's continue. Let's go to the Emperor, to the Six of Cups. Now, somebody could be saying, I'm doing this for the kids. I'm doing this for the kids. Or I'm doing this because of something of the past. Now, usually the Emperor can be, he's Aries energy. So it's like anger, war, authority, having to make the tough decisions, right? Someone could be telling me here that They're choosing joy. I'm choosing joy. I've warred many wars, but today is not the day to war. Today is the day to enjoy. Okay, I'm getting the 8th day. We've been warring all this time. The war is gonna, how you doing, milkman? The war is gonna be there. But today, on the 8th day, we shall enjoy. And look, I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here twice. Again, this is telling me that this could be a time matter. I'm also hearing like matter of time or about time. Um, Nothing turns into something. Okay. There also could be a miracle. You could be getting word that something has happened. So, some kind of fulfillment is happening. Okay, that the confirmation is here. It is now. It is happening. I see the 8 of Wands. I see the World card. I see the 7 of Wands. Remember, you have the World card here already. You have the 7 of Wands here already. Okay. Now, the World card could also mean travel. Okay. Could be traveling, or definitely there's a date for traveling. You say, you know what? Let me stop the madness. Let me go about my business. Let me take off. Okay, clarify the 6 of Cups. The Emperor going into the 6 of Cups. I'm also hearing someone say, I said what I said. I said what I said. Said what I said. Clarify the 6 of Cups. It is the 9 of Wands. Okay, someone is afraid to enjoy because they just came out of war. They just came out of hell. They just came from basically fighting for their life. And they're like, how the fuck am I supposed to enjoy when I'm on beat the fuck up, got a broken leg, got a bruised face, got a fucking, like, my, like, got a swollen jaw. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to enjoy this? How, Sway? Give me 1 second. Spirit says there's nothing to be afraid of. You didn't. Nobody's coming to fight you. Nobody's coming to oppose you. No one's coming to oppress you. Um, I'm also hearing not on my watch. Literally, not on my time. Not on my dime. Not. No. No. Not on my. Not on my watch. So the past was very painful, and now that a promise or a declaration is here, you're looking like you want to give something a try, something a shot. So there is precision. I'm also getting a cut with precision. So there's something that is being cut out of your life with precision. This is surgical. This is a surgical cut. And if you know anything about a scalpel cut, a surgical cut is precise. You see how he's precisely doing his motherfucking job? And he can do this job over and over and over and over and over and over. The same cut. Somebody has done something over and over and over again. They know how to make the cut. Oh, okay. Look, take it as it resonates. I'm not here to, I'm not trying to make jokes. There's no pun intended. But if you hear what you heard, what you think you heard, and you heard what you heard, I can't tell you no different from that. Okay? You made the cut, love. You made the cut. And whatever was possibly, if there was some strings involved, well, the stitches, I don't know, are they being removed? There's some type of miracle here. 8 of Swords, the Magician, and the 8 of Wands. Something goes from thought. I feel like it becomes released. How you doing, Islands? It is released. Yes, Knight of Swords. The cut is made, and communication is also made. Coming into contact. Okay, somehow you get out of things. Somehow you made it out, right? You made the cut. And in making the cut, you freed yourself. Somebody needs your business. They need your cooperation. They need your when I say cooperation, I'm also saying corporation. They need your corporation incorporated. That's also what I'm hearing. Something needs to be incorporated. They need you. You make the cut. Now, you may have applied for something. You get it. You the new kid on the block. You're the new kid in the group. You're the new booty. Okay? You're the new ball. Ugh. I got chills saying that. You're the new ball. So you made the cut into the corporation or to the cooperation. That's why the Three of Pentacles is here, because you're being offered, this could be an offer letter as well. Okay, you're being offered something. Now it may seem small at first. You may feel like the odd one out. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, you have to be odd to be the one. The eighth day. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Going from the Three of Pentacles into the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the High Priestess. Somebody needs your skills. Somebody knows that you're highly skilled. You're very creative. You are alluring. You are the firecracker. You could be even a fire starter. I'm getting all eyes on you. I'm picking up Tupac energy. Uh, you know how to be the center of attention and also accept no attention at all. Like, you know how to humble yourself as well. Okay. Um, you also can see that someone is not honest. You see that someone is not telling you, they are telling you everything, but um they also have their doubts about you. I feel like in time that you already can see what they're gonna do. You already see their demise. Why? Because you know who you are. You know you're the one. And you know what happens when motherfuckers fuck with the one, right? Oh, you didn't read that book? Oh, you didn't read that book? Oh, shit. Well, I'm seeing 44 again. Yeah, you know what happens when you fuck with the one. I'm gonna tell you what I see. This is someone look. So the high priestess has the gift of sight, the gift of records, right? And is also being represented by the Queen of Wands, meaning this is someone who was active in the field, on the field, off the field. Even when they're inactive, they're active. Okay, going into the Three of Wands, this is someone who has, they are farsighted, so they might wear glasses or contacts. Or what is it? Oh, excuse me, nearsighted, but they can see far. Or what is it when you can see far? It's like they can't see far, but they can see far. They're nearsighted, but they actually can see very far. Well, let's just say they can see very far into the future. Okay, they can see very far, and they see someone talking shit about them. Okay, they see after this person is talking a little shit, even though nobody's trying to fight. Nobody's like, ain't nobody trying to fight you. Like again, not on my watch. It's not happening on my watch. Okay, literally, the watch, the wheel of time, the wheel of fortune. And we see how someone thinks that they're getting away with something. And we see how they end up getting caught. And we see how now this could mean that they end up going to jail. Okay. Um, all right. Moving forward. Now, if someone is not going to jail, this is just showing me how there could be an anniversary or something. Um, it's like, I don't know, they stepped on the wrong motherfucking person's foot, and that foot was a mine, and that mine blew the fuck up on their ass. I'm also hearing my germs, okay? I'm also hearing mine, like when you call a ball, oh shit. You know when you call a ball in volleyball, Hey, titular. You know what? Well, yeah. So in volleyball, you gotta call the ball. In basketball, thank you. In basketball, you actually have to. You don't really call the ball in basketball. It's like a knowing. If you're open, and the ball is thrown your way, right? In volleyball, you're like mine. So when that means everybody knows to step the fuck back and let you do your thing. Step the fuck back and let me do my thing. Mine. Okay. So you call ball. The ball is yours. Now, there also could be an anniversary if somebody's passing. Okay. And something happened at that time. Something happened to where a question, somebody might have like wanted to look further into either what happened or into the family, into the finances. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your gifts, your bits, and all that good other shit. Now look, now this is where it's gonna blow your mind, right? I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, and this is don't he had a ball in his hand? It's like a globe. But then I say mine, my ball, everybody knows to get the fuck back when you say mine. Okay? And he's looking into that's like somebody looking into the future. Now, somebody may be very public with something. If we're looking on a macro scale, and uh, they are walking in the dark, but they know where they're going, and they keep going, and they're confronting things as they go. And I feel like this is a long walk, and they're having to answer some questions. They're having to stay focused because what they really want is to make a contribution. They're on the way to you, or you're on the way to them. Let's get more clarity going from the Queen of Wands. Let's clarify more about the Queen of Wands into the Four of Cups. I'm also getting that somebody doesn't care about anything else except getting into this point. Okay. Mm. Ah, it's the Three of Cups. Yeah, I don't care about anybody else. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I love this. I love this. Cause why? Cause here's the Three of Cups, and then here's the Five of Cups. And as you can see, those Three of Cups have been turned the fuck over. What are we talking about? I don't know who that is. I don't care who this is. And yeah, y'all might be together, work together. I don't give a fuck. Someone's like, yeah, okay. Uh-huh. All right. Oh, what you didn't know is them same motherfuckers that you might care about. They're going to betray you. Ten of Swords. They're going to stab you in the back. They're going to try to end you. That's why you can't stop there. You can't stop there. You have to go beyond that. It's like beyond. I say beyond death. It's like when you get up again after being hurt so much, you are now a walking fucking miracle. And I say that because what? Here's the magician. Here's the magician. And what's after that? The Eight of Wands. How did you get back up again? How did you keep going? The Eight of Wands is saying that ding 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 ding. Yeah. Mm. Alert, 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 alert. I'm actually hearing something about an alert. Okay. Hold on, because I don't want this to die. I know we've been in here for a while, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just giving you, I'm just here to deliver the message. Time is no constraint. Okay. Um, it's a miracle that you're up, but you were given life, and somebody has vengeance, or they want revenge. They're for you, not on you, but for you. Okay, or avenging you. I'm also getting the spiritual police, meaning you may have like there. I don't know, somebody broke a spiritual law and the cops is on the way. The spiritual cops is on the fucking way. And you may even feel it in your body, and it's because you're about to be delivered out of a obstacle. Okay. I'm also hearing deliver us from evil. Yep, I'm seeing 44 again. Four of Wands, Four of Swords keep coming up. Again, it's reminding me of that eighth day. Somebody's question is about to be answered with the Ace of Wands, the Star card, and the Sun. And it's gonna, when it is, once you start feeling it in your body, things are gonna be able to shift very fast. You may even take a short trip to regain yourself, to take some time with self-care. I do feel like something is going to be taken care of for you. Like, oh, let me get your nails done. Let me get your hair cut. Let me get your suit made. Let me get your, you have to be sharp as attack even for the attack. Okay. And I heard if I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Okay. I'm also getting, there is a fight for a position, but the position is already yours. I'm getting a 5 is an odd number. Okay. Clarify the Four of Cups going into the Wheel of Fortune. I hate that it had to come to this, is what I'm hearing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. And it is the 10 of Pentacles, and it is the Page of Wands. This is something new. I'm getting a whole new person. Okay. You're gonna feel very new. You're gonna feel this energy. And it's going to be something that's basically calling you and telling you to go in a certain direction. And you're going there and you're like, well, okay, what now? What now? I heard enjoy. Okay, what do I do when I get there? Enjoy. Someone wants to see what you're going to do is father time. How you're going to spend your time, how you're going to spend your money. I'm also getting like something is expensive, but it's cheap at the same time. I'm getting like a cheap room. Like for someone, it's not expensive. For you, it's expensive. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing to them, but it's something to you. Okay. Um, I'm hearing cha-ching, like it's money time. This could be a payday, a literal payday, the payday. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune going into the Eight of Cups. It is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. This is talking about that change. Okay, I'm also getting something like ain't nothing to play with. I'm also hearing something about breaking ankles. Is it like a basketball term, right? Um, I'm hearing what do you want to do? You're being invited into the void to make a selection or to do what you want. What do you want to do? As soon as you decide, it will be given. And I say that with my whole heart. There's some type of like power struggle behind this, but it's still yours. Whatever fight there was is going to be laid to rest. Okay, I'm also getting a person could be laid to rest, so my condolences. But I'm also getting, if even if there was a father figure or a mother figure that was trying to come in between what God has for you, well, let's just say that they're about to witness something. They're about to witness your rise. They thought it would never happen. They thought it would never come. They thought that you maybe are nothing special or something like that. Like they knew you were special, but it's like they were in denial. They didn't want to believe it. Okay. Let's get more about the Eight of Cups going into the World card. World thinking. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the Eight of Cups is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Somebody thought they was getting something past you, but you feel everything. You feel everything. You are empathetic. You felt the fight before it happened. You felt them talking shit. Uh-huh. You felt them, trying to tug a war. Okay? But you also feeling someone having to come to terms with who you are. And it's like, even though they know who you are, they still want to talk shit. They're like, well, if this doesn't happen in this time, well, no, baby, it's going to happen in divine time. You see it. You see the Wheel of Fortune. You see the Tower. You see the World card. And we about to clarify the World card. Come on now. You see it. Somebody still lurking and looking and trying to question and all that. What? And they're being they could be getting hunted down spiritually. Like I said, the spiritual police. This is an investigation. This could be an actual investigation, but hey, like I said, if the shoe fits, stomp the yard. Clarify the World card going into the Seven of Wands. You are protected from this. You are protected from this. Thank you for the truth. The truth, no matter how we feel about it. Thank you. For the 8th day. Okay, so I see Sagittarius. Also, it didn't come out, but the devil and the King of Swords tried to come, was like, I guess it was about to come out. It didn't, but it definitely was revealed. The Sun card is at the bottom here. Okay, with justice. Now, Temperance and Sagittarius is saying that the transformation or the window of opportunity is protected. And what needs to be transformed shall be transformed. I'm also getting a spontaneous combustion, which is giving me the divine tower, the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm also getting an introduction. It is the Ace of Cups. It is a change in physical attributes. The cup that runneth over. And when I say attributes, I'm really talking about your environment. Okay? There may be a change in your environment. You're going to be in a even better place to conduct a certain type of energy. Clarify the Seven of Wands, the World card going into the Seven of Wands. It is clarified by the Knight of Swords. This is coming up fast, and the Knight of Wands is here. Wow, what's up, Big Sarge? And then a horse just went across my phone screen. So yes, definitely confirmation. I'm also picking up the Horseman.
I'm also getting like, you know how they sick the dogs on somebody? Somebody getting a dog sick on them. Okay? And they are ready. They are fucking ready. How you doing, Sarge? Welcome in. I'm also getting, they better not move funny. They better not move funny. The moment they move funny, pow, boom, it's gonna be an explosion. And you're gonna hear it, you're gonna feel it, but it's not gonna touch you. And this is heavily protected. Like these motherfuckers is on the money. They sharp with it. They got your back. The only the only energy that is able to come through is those that are at a certain frequency are able to come through or come past the veil that is your new energy, your new life, your new however, or your sacred space. I'm hearing something about storming the castle. Right. I'm also getting only those who have passage or the rite of passage. The rite of passage would be like some type of sign or symbol that says that you're supposed to be where you are. So like a badge, you know, you might have a badge or a name thing or some kind of scan thing that allows you to go past a door of protection, right, where there's classified information or where someone of importance is on the other side. It's the only way you're gonna be able to step to this. Okay. A conversation is definitely going to be had about this new somebody could be getting some type of clearance. So if you work for some certain company, you have to have a certain type of clearance, right? Okay. I'm also getting a passport, okay, or some type of official identification. You will come face to face with someone. I'm getting, again, they can only come to you once they have, you know, this rite of passage or this document. That's the only way that you're going to actually talk to them at all. And even after you come into contact, you are waiting on something. You're waiting for something to pass, a certain transformation to occur. It's like the whatever you decided, once you talk to this person, you're like, okay, something's supposed to happen. And it might take like a few minutes or like an hour or something like, and then it happens. And you're like, oh shit, this is what it is. And I'm telling you, boom, I don't know who, like, pop goes the fucking weasel. The promise that somebody's gonna have to go down or whatever the fuck that they tried. Okay. I'm also hearing, you know, y'all remember that old movie? What's that old movie? Is it like Al Capone or something? Oh, okay, look, y'all probably know this. I'm gonna say the line. What do you say? Come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. What movie is that from? If you know the movie, drop it in the comments. You come to me. Is it Sopranos? What movie is that? It's one of them like Italian mobster movies. I just got chills. Okay. Now I don't know if you're dealing with the mob. Look, ain't none of my business. Okay, but it definitely is some type of cooperation or corporation. Okay. Thank you, Dondi. I appreciate you. Um, yeah. Is there anything else from this particular day? Someone is going to be blown away, or they're going to be blown away if they try to come at you, bro. They're going to be blown a fucking away. And they're going to realize who you are really cooperating with, who really got your back. And whoever thought they was getting away with something, they won't get away with it. Is there anything else from this deck? I heard no. And the last card at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. The rainbow represents the promise. Okay? The whole family is here. I'm also getting bliss, encouragement. And this is how it's meant to be. This is what was seen. This is what's in the Akashic records. Okay? It's very strong, but it's also tame. And someone could be like, huh. They kind of feel smug about it. Like, yeah, they could spend all their lives and all their life trying to figure out how you are you. And they still, even if God came down and told, like, this is why my child is my child, they still wouldn't comprehend because their frequency is too low. They use, like, yeah, and the promise will still be fulfilled. And the documents will be, signed. And the order will be done, the decree will be made, the announcement will be made, the the sign will be seen, the cut, the precision. That's it. That's all she wrote. Okay. Let's look at some specific time frames here real quick. Thank you, Dondi. What you say? Never mind. What you talking about? Never mind. What you talking about over there? Let me see. Am I missing something? Thank you. What's up, H-Town Tim? I'm also getting something about an event, family time. It could even be something having to do with a reunion or having to do with um, just a memory. Okay, something that it's almost like deja vu. Something that happened a long time ago, but it's happening in the present. The eighth day. Some people don't see the eighth day. Some people don't experience the eighth day. Some people definitely see it. Definitely experience it. We got a couple more shuffles. Like I said, I was gonna do a full moon reading. We'll do that soon. Um, again, whenever you see this is when you're meant to see this. This is the last shuffle here. Okay. All right. I saw the 16th. Now this has to do with. As soon as I said this has to do with the eighth day, look, the number 8. I can't make that up. The 8th. I'm also picking up the 16th. Hi, Maya Hopkins. Let's see what comes out regarding dates and timing. What does the collective need to be aware of for their highest good regarding this reading? Mentally, physically, emotionally. Some cards flipped over. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Currently. Yeah, currently. Oh, shit. We have work day. We have 6 months. Court date. Fall. Date night. And the 21st. But we're trying to get like one main date or maybe like a few, like up to 3. Oh, wow. We have Saturday, 10 minutes, self-care day, and the 8th. And I told you guys that, now that doesn't mean the 8th falls on a Saturday. I actually don't know what day is as far as, the time of this reading. But maybe when you hear this or when you see this, maybe it's significant to that. Okay. Um, yeah, self-care day. I feel like you're about to get splurged on, or you're going to splurge. Um, Something could be happening in 10 minutes of you hearing this reading. Okay. Saturday is very important. I'm also picking up Saturn Day, meaning the day of karma. Okay. Is there anything else from this particular deck? We're also going to get you a charm. Okay. I don't think we got a charm last time. So winter. Winter is important. What else is here? Thank you. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. So we have on the bottom or the top of the day, say bad day, Friday, birthday, Monday, several hours in the day. So something could be happening in broad daylight. So we have May. May is significant. May 20, well, it doesn't have to be May 28th, but the 28th, the 3rd, the 2nd, off day, the 6th, shopping day. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna go and get you a charm. Again, if any part of this message resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button. See what charms come out for you. What does the collective need to see for their highest good? Thank you. Ah, it's the circus. I'm hearing, oh, the drama. Oh, the drama. So something is an event. This could be an actual outside event. It could be a theme park. It could be just an event of some sort. Something that doesn't last long. It may last for several hours. Okay. Thank you. Any other charms that they need to see? So we have the communication line. We have the frog. Frogs cannot thrive in toxic environments. They will literally freeze themselves to save themselves when it comes to the winter time. You're also going to possibly get communication that someone is toxic. You could actually receive this information at an event, and somebody could be like, yo, just something ain't right here, something is off, or this is not, like, that means you need to watch your surroundings. You need to watch somebody, or somebody is not as it seems. Okay, and you can usually tell because they have clutter, or they just are not well kept. Okay, in a way. What else do we have here? Ah, we have the rings, the marriage rings. We have the scenery, the mountain scenery, and we have a bat. Okay, so somebody is definitely coming from the mountains, or have been to the mountains, or have been to the top of the top. Okay, or they can see the whole picture. I'm also getting somebody who has bad eyesight in the day, but they see well at night. They have great navigation skills. They can basically navigate you out of anything. Even if they have to navigate you in the daytime, they still can get you out of something, or they just have the gift of being able to see in the darkest of times. So something about your darkest moments is when you see the clearest, you have the most clarity. I'm also picking up down something about marriage. It could be two becoming one, or compare and contrast, meaning like uh, um, definitely reflection, okay, or just being able to see the difference. How are you doing, Lola Raj? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Um, Yeah. Yeah, to become one. I appreciate it. Also getting communication possibly about a wedding or about marriage, or about comparison. What do we have in common? What do we see eye to eye on? And let's focus on that. Okay. So we have six charms here. Okay. Harmony, communication, and decision making. All right. So that's what we have. Thank you. If you would like the individual reading, let me know. Okay. In the comments, or you can email me at 88ai88.more@gmail.com. Um, I am going to have some special full moon rates coming up soon. Okay. If you would like your own 8th day reading, we can definitely do that. If you feel that this message resonated with you. Be good to yourself, be kind to others, and always stay creative. If anybody wants a reading right now, I can do it for you now. Just let me know in the comments, so we can get you a rate on exactly what information you are looking for. Hi, Miss Now. What's up, Miss Now? All right.